Hello and welcome to the first ever episode of Regis is Tired and Answers Your Questions, in which Regis is very tired after going to a party last night, and will answer your questions in a very disheveled manner. In case I ever decide to do this again in the future, please leave questions in the comments below this video. Starting off on YouTube! What do you do for fun? That's a really general question, and I feel like most people have more than one thing that they do for fun. Or at least I hope they do, because if not, they're gonna be bored most of their life. I watch YouTube videos, obviously. I make videos here, and I'm pretty invested in the whole YouTube thing. I also play ukulele and do song covers and write my own songs sometimes, and that's all fun. And sometimes I'll go hang out with friends, watch movies. There's a lot of movie watching here at my college. It's a pretty big thing. Favorite YouTubers? I'm really into a channel called Game Grumps at the moment, mostly because it's really dumb. It's a gaming channel that doesn't really take itself seriously at all, and that just makes me really happy a lot of the time. And it's really dumb. You probably won't like it, but if you do, you're going to really like it. It's made up of two awesome people, the cartoonist Egoraptor and JonTron of JonTron Show, who also make gaming content, but you probably won't like it if you're not into video games, so that's the thing. I also really like Liverpool Lights and Rat Shackles, who are from the collab channel because the internet, and I know they're not really from the collab channel mostly, but you know, it's a collective thing that identifies them as an internet friend group. Still, the videos are pretty neat and interesting, and they're different from most people, and I really like it. I also like Zay Frank via, this poster is his icon sort of thing. So, you should check out Zay Frank if you want your mind to be blown at any point in the future. Favorite meal? Pizza and fries? Something like that. Something really bad for you that I probably shouldn't eat as much as I do. Also, Coke is nice. My thoughts on Irish people. I actually kind of really like Irish people as a concept. They're really interesting, and they're really passionate about what they do, which is nice. I am mostly Irish, and although my name doesn't reflect it, Regis is British, and Schratz is German, but I mean, I'm still mostly, in the percentage-wise, Irish. Other than that, I'm like Italian, obviously German, stuff like that. What is life? Life is you being held in a box and your overly imaginative imagination is wondering an entire world around you. But your logical brain doesn't want to make it perfect because it wouldn't be believable, so it adds problems to your life that aren't actually there that you can actually ignore. Although if you ignore them, your conscious brain does kind of smite you for that in the case of, many consequences. So I wouldn't really recommend it. Favorite thing about college so far?
I really like the freedom that I kind of get to choose a lot of the time what I want to do when I want to do it. I mean, as long as I get stuff done. There's still consequences for not doing things, but yeah, I really get to choose when I do it, and it's a really big thing for me because I'm kind of scrambled sometimes, and sometimes I can just take a break to, get recentered, like I'm kind of doing right now-ish.
Why are you in this current mental state? I went to a party last night. Next question. What YouTubers do you religiously watch right now? Game Grumps! Would you rather eat a unicorn or go back to first grade and start again? Ignoring the eating of mythical creatures bit, I have often imagined what it would be like to go back to first grade and start over again, but with my current consciousness and knowing everything. I wouldn't go back to first grade now. Well, that's another question. But I mean, I would go back to first grade when I went to first grade in the 90s. Or no, it was 2001 or something. It was 2001 or something like that.
When I got to the third grade or fourth grade, I kept having these moments where I was like, if time travel is real in the future, I believe in it because I want my future self to go back to now and tell me the answer to the question that I just got wrong, or tell me how to not make the mistake that I just made. And so I was hoping that one day when I made a mistake, the future me would go back and be like, hey dude, here's how you not do that? Yeah, that. But I don't think I'd really want to go back to first grade and start again because it's the mistakes that kind of shape you into who you are and stuff like that and made me me. So if I was perfect, what would I be? If life had no problems, what's the point? It's like a book. If the book has no conflict, then why are you reading the book? It's just all niceties. I mean, there's something to be said for that, but it can't go on for however many pages are in that book, dude. You gotta have issues at some point.
So yes, I'll eat the anorexic rhinoceros. What do you like to do for fun? Dude, I already answered that question. Please pay attention. Are you a Homestuck? No. If not, do you know what it is? Yes, I do.
The thing about Homestuck that I've mostly learned is that, it's a webcomic, and it's a very involved webcomic, as in, it's been going on for a really long time. So once you read up on it, and, once you read the whole thing and get caught up, you kind of feel some part of your brain, I feel feels like it has to be, involved in it in some way, and that you're, obligated to become a huge fan of it. And, everyone who's into Homestuck is crazy into Homestuck. And I feel like it's just, that investment's not worth my time. I'm sorry. I'm sure it's a great comic, and I'm sure you enjoy it very, very much. But I don't feel like I want that to become my life. I feel like I like the things that I do in my life right now, and I don't want it to be Homestuck, everything.
Twitter questions! What did you actually do last night? Party. Next question. Have you ever imagined a world with no hypothetical situations? Well, no, but now that I do, it's a world in which it's very hard to ask questions you don't really want to be held responsible for. Is it wrong for a vegetarian to eat animal crackers? No. What would you do if I randomly popped up in your dorm with a ton of blueberries?
Scream, wonder how you got in, and then kick you out. Also then steal your blueberries? scan them for diseases, and then throw them out the window and poison the populace of Boston.
I just got a new one on YouTube. What is your favorite object in your dorm? Oh god, you can't spring that on me. That's really, really hard because like, this is a thing, and 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 there's just so many things. You can't even ask me that question. That's not fair. Also, my bed. My bed is a thing that I like a lot. What's the oddest thing you've ever eaten? You should check out my Naramon server because I already answered this one. Would you rather be a bird with no wings or a cow with no legs? Well, honestly, both of those are terrible options. I wouldn't want either of that, and I wouldn't wish it upon anyone except my most fearsome enemies, of which I have many. What are some of your favorite films? Hey, you didn't spell that the way that we do in America. No, I'm kidding. I like British people. There's a lot of them that subscribe to me, and if you're British, you should comment below and just put up a video response or something. I don't know. It'd be neato. I just recently saw Cloud Atlas and really liked it. That's a really cool film. I'd recommend it. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is a great film if you're a nerd and somewhat awkward because it's about you. The movie's about you. My favorite films really change really, really quickly. And at this moment, I don't really have too many because I've just been inundated with so many films that it's just hard to, make an impression of what really is my favorite. So I'll answer that question sometime in the future. So yeah, guys, I hope this video was of some no, it wasn't. It was not of any value to you. I hope it was at least entertaining in some way. I'm gonna go turn the camera off now. I'm gonna regret this deeply, and I'm gonna shower and then edit this video and then post this video and then you'll see it and send it to your friends on Twitter because it's funny. Okay, that's all. That's all for now, folks. Bye. Inside a house of glass, and I'm waiting for a storm to pass.